I hate everybody equally, so therefore it's all fair.
Cool.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the brand new edition of Pain Game Pick'ems. This time it is week number 6. Sorry, 6. And week 6 is going to be interesting, that's for sure, because week number 6 is definitely going to be something good. And look who decided to join us as he started. It's Care Bear.
There we go.
Lucas, what week is it again?
There we go.
Week number 6. What?
Yeah, because 9's beyond my comprehension.
No, you can't count to 100. I can in Spanish, so be quiet.
C.
Okay.
Is that Roman numeral?
That's Roman numerals, you moron. Anyway, Gary, I agree. How you doing, buddy?
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, fuck you. I don't know.
But yeah, guys, this is definitely a good start to the show. We got football, so we're talking about Spanish stuff. This is definitely a good start.
Wait, who's this guy? Steel Iron Maiden, okay.
Yeah.
Who's this guy? Still Iron Maiden.
Put this ass on the Iron Maiden. There you go.
That's awesome. That'd be a dope name change for me, though.
There you go. There you go. Steel Iron Maiden. Wonderful.
It's better than what Lucas would call it, steel iron dildo.
All right.
Anyways, we gotta get started. Talk about some NFL picks. Week 5 last week. Holy God, there was some bad officiating.
Fucking right there was.
21.
Oh my God! All it takes to call rough the passer now is this. That's all.
Yeah. Yeah, and apparently when the quarterback has the fucking ball and you tackle him, it don't matter. It's roughing the passer.
Gary, what the hell are you doing?
We gotta protect the referee.
Dude, the quarterbacks are. Oh, it's like, what was it back in the days when Warren Sapp and Brett Favre were going back and forth? Now you can't even sneeze on them.
Can't even fucking look at him.
No.
Exactly. It's embarrassing. But there are some good referees out there, like I mentioned. But Walt Coleman, 21 fucking years he's been on through.
How many years has he been in the league? How many years?
1 year he's been head referee.
He said it 13 times in the video. I was laughing.
Oh, you actually counted?
You better believe it.
Trust me, he was counting.
Oh, dude, I was like the count from Sesame Street, except I was getting drunk from making that drinking game.
Since when did you learn how to count?
Oh.
You learn how to count.
Yeah.
Because numbers are a lot easier than letters. Yeah, I should know. There's 24 letters in the alphabet.
No, it's 26, moron.
I give up.
Anyways, week number 5, there was some bad officiating. There were some upsets. There were some good upsets.
The Chiefs.
The Broncos. Yeah, Chiefs. You saw that thing.
I got the Buffalo Bills winning against the Titans.
I also picked the Bills to win, too.
4 missed goals. Guess who's going to be on the Titans now?
Okay, not only he got, he's no longer on the team. Guess who they got for their replacement for the Titans? Their kicker.
Cody Parkey.
Double doink.
Yes.
The fucking Titans gave us the game. They missed 4 field goals that whole time. They gave us the game.
That's right.
Oh, my God. I was so surprised. I was actually surprised. See, I knew the Bills were going to win the game. By the way, just for Maiden to know, the Bills are my home team. So I had a feeling that the thing is, I didn't know it was going to be that bad in terms of the Titans missing that many field goals. It was embarrassing.
No, trust me, that's why he got fired. Carlos Santos got fired because of it.
Oh, my God. That's awesome.
And Jay Gruden has been the first NFL coach has been fired this year, and it's Jay Gruden from the Redskins. And guess who's the favorite to replace him?
Who?
Mike Tomlin. I hope to God the Steelers let Mike Tomlin go to the Redskins. Please, God. Please. I can't stand him anymore. Tell him.
Lucas.
What?
Oh, this is gonna be so bad. Lucas, you have better odds of S-ranking freaking Wally Warbles and King Dice than to see the Steelers win a Super Bowl.
Hey, I did both of those, you motherfucker. I did both of those. I beat the game S ranked. I made you watch the Cat in the Hat video.
He actually did. If you ever, okay, this is a long. I just give him the short thing. I made a bet with Lucas because I'm so good at Cuphead that I was like, okay, Lucas, if you can S rank all 19 bosses in Cuphead, what would the bet be? And I had to sit down for 1 hour straight and watch the Cat in the Hat laughing 1 hour straight.
It was amazing.
The Mike Myers one?
Yes. One of the worst goddamn things
It was horrible. Fucking horrible.
I actually like the memes. They're actually pretty funny.
Oh, God.
You were dirty hoe.
Dirty. Yeah. Dirty hoe.
Oh,
I like the guy at the beginning though that goes, "You're fired!"
Oh, that's my homeboy, Mr. Humberflube.
Yeah, his name is Humper Floob.
It's Mr. Humberflube. I love Humberflube.
But anyways, we got to get back to football. Week number 6, there are 4 teams on a bye, including Gare Bears team. The Bills, the Bears, the Colts, and the Raiders. You're a very fan of all those 4 teams? Sorry, you're going to have to wait till next week.
Tough titty.
So, with that being we got the first game on the schedule. The New York Giants playing the New England Patriots in Foxborough. The Patriots are 16.5-point favorites. Who do you guys got? Why?
They're winning by 4 touchdowns.
Yeah, there's nothing to go against. The Patriots are winning it. 4 touchdowns. There you go.
See what I mean?
Yeah, that
New-
dude right up there.
Yeah, I got New England as well. I think Daniel Jones is playing pretty well for the Giants. I'll say that, but we don't know if I've heard rumors that Saquon is making progress and he's going to play soon, but he's going to be a little rusty coming off that injury. So, yeah, I got New England winning this one 31-18. I think the Giants get like a garbage time touchdown and get a 2-point conversion.
I actually have your score, but the scores are a little bit reversed. I have the Patriots 38-13.
Oh, okay.
My thing is here's the thing. The Giants are going to be without Sterling Shepard, Evan Ingram, Saquon Barkley for this game. That's not a good recipe when your number 1 receiver is going to have to be Golden Tate and your running back is going to have to be Wayne Gallman, possibly. Or even John, the other backup running back. Gallman might play. So, Patriots easily. And at DraftKings, if you have a showdown slate, definitely consider playing the Patriots defense as your captain. They're the best defense in the league right now. And this would probably be the week to do it. So with that being said, we got the game in London once again. This is an early 9:30 a.m. game. It is the Carolina.
Don't you ever try to do a British accent ever again. The Queen would go up and oh, what are you doing? Get out of here!
Stiff.
What the hell is he doing?
What's so funny?
I have absolutely no idea. He likes to troll people all the time.
What the fuck?
See you goodbye, erections in 5 years.
I don't even know what the hell happened, so.
I don't know either.
No, I didn't
Oh my god. All right. Stop laughing. Okay. Try to compose yourself. All right. We got the Carolina Panthers, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This game is in London. The Panthers are 2-point favorites. Who do you guys got? Why?
The Carolina and the Buccaneers. Ooh.
2-point favorite. This is a neutral site game.
This is I don't know. I I might have to flip a coin on this. Might.
Oh, fucking James appeared. Jesus,
Dude,
Christ.
James is like, he goes stiff, and he was given like this long thing of fucking BJ. I'm not kidding.
I'm sorry.
How did you not fucking see that? It was like
I was on the Facebook talking to you. What do you expect?
It was like a train wreck. It was so awful, but I couldn't look away. Oh, you missed it. Gary, just watch the replay and you'll see it.
I don't even wanna.
I might have to flip a coin here.
This is not my coin flip game of the week yet. It will be later on.
Far from it. Far from it.
Panthers, Panthers, and Bucks.
Buccaneers in London.
Panthers played a solid game against the Jaguars last week. I'm going to give it to the Panthers to win this one.
I will say this, Gary. I like Panthers.
Score-wise, 28-17.
Okay, I can see that. With me, I think the Panthers are going to win mainly because they have MVP candidate right now, Christian McCaffrey. He should be a frontrunner for the MVP this year. Why? Not only is he leading the league in rushing yards and rushing touchdowns, he also has the most – I think he's probably one of the best all-around yards players in the league. Just how many yards he gets, especially fantasy, per game is incredible. His floor is at least like 20 points. He could get a maximum of 50 like he did last week. I think the Panthers are just the better team here. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the one problem with them is they're just inconsistent. They looked really bad last week, especially early on against the Saints. So I just think the Panthers are going to win. Final score 24-21.
Give me the sexy Cougars by a field goal.
Cougars.
Yeah.
Halle Berry, I'm talking to you.
Ooh, good one. Good one.
She should have gave John Wick some ass.
All right.
Yeah, that would have been great, but you know how John Wick is. But anyway, still, man, what do you have to say for this game?
Okay. I'm going to talk in a British accent
Yeah.
for this one.
Oh my
God! If you guys catch my weekly picks video, I talked in this accent while talking about the Panthers and the Buccaneer game as well. So I'm going to speak in this one, and Lucas's stream as well. But anyway, it's very hard for teams in the division to sweep one another unless you're the Patriots and Jets or the Steelers and Bengals. But I really like what I see from Kyle Allen. It looks like he's really proving to be Carolina's next good quarterback, and they're moving on from that cross-dressing piece of shit Cam Newton.
Yeah,
and they got a really good solid running game in Christian McCaffrey, and when he goes off, he's next to impossible to stop. That being said, I'm not really sold on Carolina's defense a whole lot, and then the Buccaneers, they are one of the biggest teasers in the NFL. They play great one week, and then they suck the next week. Giving the fans false hope by going into LA, dropping 55 on the Rams, and now they go across the pond to play the Panthers. And honestly, I'm going to go with the split here. I think the Panthers continue their winning ways, and they get the split. So give me the Panthers to win this one, 21-16.
nice.
Gary, Breaking Bad, really?
Everybody's been fucking talking about it, so there you go.
Or as for Lucas, breaking ass.
Are you kidding? Now we got the next game on our list, which should be an absolute blowout. The Seattle Seahawks and the Cleveland Browns. This game is in Cleveland. Seattle is a 1.5 point favorite, surprisingly. Who do you guys got and why?
A blowout?
The fucking Browns sucked last week.
Yeah.
What don't they suck?
Oh my God.
They got
the Browns
their
were
ass.
terrible. Dude, I got the Seahawks winning this game easily. I'm giving them a win of 37-10. They're going to blow the game.
Shit, dude. Mine's 37-17. Holy shit, Gary. We had the same score for Seattle.
Yeah, Seattle's gonna annihilate their booty holes. Give it to me by 14. You should know about that, Lucas.
Yeah.
No.
Dude, after I got done with Lucas, he had to wear a man. After I got done with Lucas, he had to wear a man pond.
You said,
Fucking stupid. What do you want from me?
Yeah, you're stupid.
you said he's got a dick ring?
Anyway, what do you got?
I got Seattle too. This is a no contest. Baker Mayfield's an absolute bum. He's just a sober Johnny. He's just a sober Johnny Manziel. That's all he is.
Johnny Manziel.
Yep.
Yeah, he has four fucking touchdowns and 8 interceptions. Whenever he gets an ounce of pressure on him, he just scrambles in the pocket all day and just heaves it downfield. This dude, there's no excuse why this guy is so bad. He has arguably the most talent around him, and he's playing like a bum. Yeah, that's all there is to it. And the Seahawks, I don't think they're a great team. I think they're a really good team. They're definitely a playoff team, in my opinion. They got a really good defense, and they always have a shot with Russell Wilson and that run attack. So, yeah, I originally had the Browns before I recorded my picks video, but after last night when the Browns got fucked in many different sex positions by the 49ers, I'm gonna go ahead and take the Seahawks 28-14.
All right, very nice. So we got the next game on the list, which probably is going to be the best game of the week, and that is the Texans and the Chiefs. This game is in Kansas City, and the Chiefs are favored by 4.5 points. Who do you guys want?
I'm still not over the fact how they lost to the Saints that week.
That's one more. How the hell did the Chiefs lose? And
not the Chiefs, the Texans when they lost to the Saints. This was like week 2, I think.
That field goal.
The Chiefs, oh God, it was their defense. It wasn't necessarily Patrick Mahomes or anything. It's just like, God damn. Also the couple turnovers. So I believe the Chiefs will take. This is at Kansas City, right?
Yeah, but at Kansas City, yes.
Give it to me. Give me Kansas City by 6 points. I think it's gonna be a fun game.
What do you think? You got behind me, Gare Bear?
What the hell is that?
Don't worry about it.
Hold on a sec. What are you doing?
Don't worry.
Hold on, Gary. What are you doing?
Don't worry about it. Oh, by the way, stop laughing.
Stop laughing.
Anyways, in between,
Joker.
in between this game, what is it? You said it's Chiefs and who?
The Chiefs and Texans.
Oh, the Chiefs.
Sure.
Okay. Embarrassing to see how the Chiefs were able to lose against the Saints out of all people. So in between then, I'm going to give it to the Chiefs to win this one, get a redeeming factor against the Texans.
Yay.
So, man, what do you have to say?
I definitely think this is a candidate for game of the week. Deshaun Watson is really looking like a good quarterback. To me, though, I'm not really sold on Houston's defense. I'm not really high on their defense a whole lot. They gave up 32 points in a win. I mean, sure, they scored fucking 53 on the Falcons, but I don't know. For whatever reason, I just don't buy Houston's defense. And I think that's going to be a big problem playing a quarterback like Pat Mahomes. But I will say Sunday night, the Chiefs got exposed big time.
Mm-hmm.
I got to give the Colts a lot of credit. They had a brilliant game plan against the Chiefs, running the ball right down their throats, keeping their offense off the field for as long as possible. And their defense came to play. They got to Pat Mahomes. I think he even went to the sidelines limping at one point as well.
Yes, he did.
So, I don't know if he's injured. I don't know if he's just in a bit of a slump right now. But regardless, I still think Kansas City is is one of the best teams in the AFC. And I think that, I just don't see him losing 2 in a row, especially at home. So I think Houston can give him a good challenge, but I got Kansas City rebounding, taking this one in a tight one, 24-20.
Wow. I'm actually going to say, this is my upset pick of the week. I actually got the Texans. Why? Here's the thing. Here's the reason. Kansas City's defense is one of the worst in the league. Not only that, Patrick Mahomes is coming off 2 games where he's absolutely looked awful. He's only had 1 touchdown pass in the past 2 games, and the Kansas City Chiefs look vulnerable right now, especially playing the Lions and the Colts, who are not the best teams, but they're above average. The Texans have a great offense. You showed that against Atlanta. They put a 52 last week. 52! And it's like, I just don't see the Texans stopping that momentum. Seriously. I just don't see them stopping that momentum. I think the Texans offense just is going to be too much for the Chiefs defense to handle. It's going to be a shootout. I have the Texans, though. Upset pick of the week, Texans, 41-38. I think this is the week the Texans prove that they're a dominant force offensively and defensively. So give me, not defensively, but offensively. Give me the Texans. Now we get to the worst game of the week. The tank ball. Dun, 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 dun.
Shit.
The Washington Redskins at the Miami Dolphins. This game,
oh my God, this is gonna be the funniest game.
It's going to be Miami, and the Redskins are actually favored by reference sheets. They're actually favored by 3.5. Is it, or is it? Wait, no. Oh yeah, 3.5. Yep, Dolphins are 3.5 point underdogs. Who do you guys got? Why?
Oh my God, Chad O'Shea and Patrick Graham. Alex, I feel for you. They're last in offense. They're last in defense.
Yeah.
Both teams are 0 and one's 0-5. The other one's 0-4. I guess due to the bye week.
Redskins are 0-5. Dolphins are 0-4.
Yep. And for Redskins, they're 30-30 out of 32 for both offenses and defense. This is almost like a coin flip. As a matter of fact, this is my coin flip of the week.
Mine's actually coming up in a little later.
Because it's just like it's like you're fucked either way. It's just like Lucas is gonna blow me or I'm gonna do him doggy style. I mean, your choice.
No.
You know what? If I was you, I would choose doggy and make sure there's no mirror in front of you so you don't have to look.
You asshole.
Well, then again, I can't find a paper bag big enough to fit your fat ass head in. Your head already looks like a fucking helmet. Okay. Heads, dude, if you watch Pain and Gain, the Pain and Gain episodes on his channel, this is literally all I do. Heads, Dolphins, and Lucas, remember, that dolphin, that's a blowhole. Don't get your head out of the gutter. And tails, Redskins. Here we go. Heads, Dolphins. There you go. That's my coin flip.
Oh, shit.
Gary.
Gary, why are you rocking back and forth? What are you doing?
Gary.
What?
Who you got between Miami Dolphins and Washington Redskins? Who you got?
Why the fuck? First off, why should I care about either one of these teams? They both suck.
You fucking albino midget.
Thing is, okay, we're going to be facing the Dolphins once we get off our bye week. We're winning that game too.
Yeah. No, you are.
Look, I already knew the Bills were going to redeem themselves against the Titans, and they're going to beat the Dolphins to no end because of how bad they are. So, even between both these teams of what I'm going to choose, the Dolphins' losing streak is going to continue. I'm going to have to give my point to the Redskins, and this is going to be the laziest game the whole week.
Ooh.
I'm giving it to the Redskins, dude.
I bet it's gonna be more fun to watch than the Super Bowl game.
Oh, yeah, it probably will be. Yeah, it probably will.
Yeah, actually, it's a good point. That Super Bowl last year was pretty bad. Worst Super Bowl
Just
ever.
shut up! It was a good defensive effort.
You screwed over SpongeBob for sicko mode. Bullshit.
Fuck SpongeBob.
Fuck Travis Scott in sicko mode. Stupid ass song.
Yeah.
If I was SpongeBob, I'd try to fuck that hot chipmunk looking chick who's always in that underwater suit.
Sandy Cheese.
Yeah, I'll make her go from sandy to salty.
Oh my fucking god!
Yeah, they actually did a robot chicken sketch about SpongeBob and Sandy, and that was actually pretty good. So,
yeah.
So what do you guys do, man? What you got?
Oh boy. This is by far one of the worst games I'm ever gonna have to see. Oh my god. I mean, Miami, they're virtually dead last in everything.
Yep.
The Redskins, I mean, it's almost understandable too because the Dolphins are tanking. They had a fire sale before the season even started. The Redskins are just naturally bad.
Looks like both teams
I
are gonna
really
have to go to-
like. I really don't know. Like, if there's any game I want to fucking end in a tie, it's this one.
If it ends in a tie, I'm gonna laugh.
Yeah, I hope it ends in a tie. I hope it ends in a tie, I hope it ends in a tie, which means the Bengals can go 0-16 and the Dolphins will. No, wait a minute, because they play each other this season.
Oh,
Yeah, they do.
It would be so fun. It would be so funny to see like records of like 0-15-1. It really
for the Red Dolphins, 0-14-2, and the Bengals 0-15-1.
Yeah, that would be cool.
I got a point of advice for the Dolphins or the Redskins.
Yeah.
Looks like they're gonna have to go to Craigslist to find a new head coach.
Yeah.
No, the Redskins will, not the Dolphins. Dolphins are keeping.
Okay, so like just the fact that Miami's tanking, I'm gonna go with the Redskins for this one. Like, I literally had to make a community post in my YouTube channel to ask my subscribers, hey, who should I pick between Redskins, Dolphins? Redskins won 65% to 35%. So just for that reason alone, I'm taking the Redskins. And I'm not even kidding. This is my final score prediction. I'm saying the Redskins win 4-2 on 2 safeties.
2 safeties?
Yeah, a game-winning safety.
4-0.
Redskins 4-2.
4-2. Jesus Christ. Oh my God, that's brilliant. Mine actually is. I actually got the Dolphins, but it could come from Preston Williams winning touchdown. I got the Dolphins 7-6. 7-6. That's my score. 7-6 Dolphins. Now we actually get to a good game this week. It's actually a good game. Another good game now. Eagles and the Vikings. This game is in Minnesota, and Minnesota is a 3-point favorite. You guys got a lot.
Minnesota and the Eagles?
Yes, the Eagles and the Vikings are home. At Minnesota.
Ooh. Let me take a. What the fuck? Let me take a. Hey, Gary, what are you listening to?
Don't worry about it.
Bullshit.
Don't worry about it.
What are you listening to?
Don't worry
What are you
about
listening
it.
to, you dickhead?
How
Okay.
about don't worry about it?
Asshole. I'm going to pick the Vikings, and here's why. Because the Vikings have a way better defense, and with the home field advantage, despite the Eagles having a decent drive for offense since they scored like a little over, 140 points. But the Vikings defense is going to be the deciding factor with this. The Vikings will win by 5. It's going to be a fun game.
Bear Bear?
Go Bear.
What do you want?
What do you got between the Eagles and the Vikings?
You.
Oh
my God. Rip a fart.
I don't know. Both teams look okay. Not saying they're the best, but they look mediocre at best. Between the two, I'm going to give it to the Vikings getting off by field goal.
5 Queens.
Fight Queens. That's right. The Fight Queen bitch asses.
The bitch ass Fight Queens.
I actually got the Eagles here.
Yeah.
Why? I think the Eagles right now are just a little bit better than the Vikings. And the problem is Kirk Cousins. He's good against bad teams, but terrible against good teams. The Minnesota Vikings also have issues with being consistent. They beat the Giants pretty consistently, but how is it going to work against the Eagles defense? I just don't see it happening. Give me the Eagles to win. I'm going to say 31-28.
Wait, wait, hold on, Lucas. Eagle? You as an eagle? You're more like a fucking turkey.
Fucking asshole.
Go steal Iron Maiden. That's genius.
Still Iron Maiden. That's right. Okay, so I think this is going to be a good game. I think it can be a good defensive game. I like both teams' defenses, but my deciding factor here, actually got two of them. My deciding factors here is that I think Philly's offense is actually better than Minnesota's defense. Like, I think the Eagles are still a really good team. Like, I'm not going to say they're a Super Bowl contender, but I still think that they're a pretty solid team. Basically, in order for them to win this game, they got to have that same game plan that they had with the Packers. You know, just run the ball down their throats, and just give them no chance of coming back at all. And they do that. Like, I think Philly walks away with the win. But then my biggest factor here, like everyone keeps saying, Kirk Cousins is absolute dog shit against winning teams. He really is. Like, I can't even remember the last time he beat a team above 500. I really can't. But I will say Kirk Cousins, he does have experience against NFC's teams because he was the Redskins quarterback for so many years. So, but at the same time, the Eagles are familiar with him. So it kind of cancels each other out. But just because Kirk Cousins just never does well against winning teams, I'm going to go ahead and take the Eagles to win this one, 31-24.
Wow, so we're pretty much 4 points off on Vikings scores. That's pretty crazy. It's like me and Jared against the Seattle Seahawks game. So the next game is actually a pretty interesting one. This is the New Orleans Saints and Jacksonville Jaguars. This game is in Jacksonville, and the Jaguars are 1.5-point favorites. Who do you guys got on line?
Really?
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. The Jaguars are actually a favorite with Minshew Mania.
Minshew,
Gardner Minshew. That's the quarterback.
When is Drew Brees supposed to return?
I think like week 8 or 9.
Oh, that's what I've been hearing too. And the Saints haven't lost since Teddy Bridgewater took over.
I'll let you guys go first. I'm not too sure.
Want to go first? This one, Sumi?
Yeah, I guess. I do think this is going to be an interesting game. The Jaguar. I think this can be a good defensive game, really, because ever since Drew Brees went down, the Saints' defense has really stepped up. I think the Saints have a really underrated defense. And then, you got Teddy Bridgewater. He's been playing like a boss ever since Brees went down, too. And I will really eat my words with that. I didn't think Teddy Bridgewater would be able to do it because he didn't have, like, a whole lot of playing time after he messed up his leg with the Vikings years back. But he's quickly proved me wrong in that. He's playing really well right now. And, of course, you got Alvin Kamara in the backfield for the Saints. And then you got receivers like Michael Thomas as well. So at the same time, Jacksonville still has a pretty stout defense as well. So that's why I think that's going to be interesting. And then, Gardner Minshew looking like he can be I think he is the Jaguars' next quarterback. I think they found a really good quarterback in him. Like, nothing great, but just like a serviceable quarterback. So with that being said, I think this game can go either way, but I think something has to give here. I think the Saints are just really good on offense, and I think it's going to overwhelm the Jags a little bit. So I got the Jags making it close, but I'm going to go with the Saints to win this one, 26-19.
Lukey Boo.
Gary,
Oh, Mr. Catback,
What do you want?
wake up, you dirty hippo!
I am awake. I'm just not there.
You have an out-of-body experience or something, you little shit!
No,
Gary.
no, I just got a hard on. Between the
Oh
Saints
my
and
God.
what? Am I not allowed to at least admit my proud boner right now? So
Not when Lucas is around, he's my man, bitch!
Fuck off!
all right. It's all right. I don't want any diseases anyway. So between the Jaguars and the Saints, since the Saints were a big surprise, I'm going to give them a small bit of a chance. I'm going to choose the Saints to win this. Not very much of a proactive game. 16-10.
Tubby?
Give me the Saints by 4 points. No, it's not
I'm also
diseases.
gonna-
Come on now. It's rabies. There's a difference.
I'm also going to go with the Saints, but I think this will be a little bit of a higher scoring game. I have them winning actually 34-30.
Oh, it's going to be a shootout.
I think it'll be a shootout personally, just because I just think that it's just much better as a shootout personally. That's just how I feel. So, that was my notification for the Vegas Golden Knights game. I know the Penguins game was also going on too, and the Penguins are getting their ass.
Yeah, the Pens got
is my
killed.
knight in shiny armor, and I'm going to be his Rapunzel.
Yeah, Pens got killed 4-1 tonight.
What the fuck?
Unfortunately.
Gary, what
I
are
know.
you listening to?
I know I love Marc-Andre Fleury though. He's one of my favorite players ever from the Penguins.
I love Marc-Andre. I'm not giving up on Matt Murray yet.
I'm
Still
not
think,
either.
I'm critical of him, but I know he can do better. I know he can.
Exactly. No, I definitely know he can do better too.
Next time on the list we have.
So now we are going to another good game. Let me see. Actually, no, this isn't a good game. This is along with the Giants being my first team guarantee lose. This is my second team guarantee lose, and that's the Cincinnati Bengals and Baltimore Ravens.
Oh, come on. Fuck.
Hey, Lucas, did you do your Jag Saints pick? I didn't catch it.
Oh yeah, I did Saints 34-30.
Oh, okay.
Saints 34-30.
Bengals, I'm going to say, sorry, pussycats. Time to send your ass back to the kitty litter.
Yeah, there's Baltimore's 11-point favorite.
They're going to win by 17. They're going to destroy them.
It's so funny, Gary.
Fuck, Gary. See, Steel Iron Maiden. Here's an example of Gary. Incest is wrong.
Yeah.
Gary, be quiet.
Gary, make a pick. Baltimore, Cincinnati.
Give me the Ravens to win this one.
I'm going to save the last for Steel made for this one. I'm actually going to go on third. Next one. This is one of the easiest games to pick. My lock of the week. The Ravens, unfortunately, got fucking lucky. Walt Coleman I hate Walt Coleman with a passion now. I thought Bill Vinovich was bad. I thought Bill Vinovich was bad. Coleman makes him look worse. The Ravens got lucky, and I think that the Ravens will come up and win this game by a landslide, 49-7.
By a what, Lucas?
49 landslide.
Okay, landslide. There you go.
Yeah, I got a landslide coming for you momentarily.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my God.
Oh,
What were you saying, Steel? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
This is a no contest. I got the Ravens all the way. The Bengals are just a complete atrocity. You know, it's like Marvin Lewis never even left. You know, they're looking like they're even worse without Marvin Lewis. I didn't think that was even possible. Like, oh my God, they are just terrible. Andy Dalton's a total bum. Like,
Bomb.
yeah. I mean, I don't want to hear this excuse that AJ Green's injured. It won't make a difference with AJ Green. I mean, by the way, the Bengals are looking to trade him to the Patriots, so just what we need, you know.
I hope not. I hope not.
Yeah, no, I saw trade rumors on that.
Same here, and I don't want it to happen.
Yeah, just what we need. AJ Green on the fucking Patriots. But yeah, looks like it's right back. I mean, it looks like it's the '90s all over again for the Bengals. You know, like some of you guys that are too young to remember it. The Bengals in the '90s, they were called the Bungles because they were so freaking.
They were awful. Them
they
and
were
the
they were so freaking awful. Like from 1992 to 2000 from 1992 to 2002, 11 straight years. The Bengals had losing seasons every year, and they finished in last place every year. The Bengals were horrendous in the '90s, and that's where the bungle nickname came from them because they were so god awful in the '90s. So this Bengals team, it's looking like it's right back to the '90s with them. You know. With that being said, if Andy Dalton can get sacked 8 times against us on Monday night, Lord only knows how many times the Ravens are going to sack him on Sunday. Lamar Jackson, I think he's going to have a field day against that trash-ass defense, that weak-ass offensive line the Bengals have. And I got the Ravens handily here. I actually got the Ravens shutting out the Bengals 24-0.
One interesting thing was the Cardinals only got to the Bengals once last week. What? How? I just don't know how. Maybe the Cardinals defense is that bad. But anyways, next up is my coin flip game of the week. That is the 49ers and the Rams. This game is in Los Angeles, and the Rams are 3.5-point favorites. Who you guys got and why?
The Rams and okay, here we go. The Rams and the 49ers. Okay. 49ers is are they the only team undefeated? No, the Patriots are too.
The NFC, they're the only undefeated NFC team, while the Patriots are the only undefeated AFC team.
Interesting. Now the San Francisco 49ers has so much working for them. And what's shocking? What the fuck, McRock? He sent me his goofy ass photo. And the Rams are somewhat surprising to me because they should be better than what they are right now. Yeah, sure, their offense is good, but it's their defense that's not very good because they put up what 130, 140 plus points. Give me the 49ers.
What score? Do you have any score prediction?
Oh, okay. Shit. What's the spread again?
It's 3.5.
I can't believe it's not butter.
Would you fuck off, Gary?
You asked what the spread is, so I said I can't believe it's not butter. It's not margarine. It's not margarine. It's not marmalade. It's not jelly. It's not peanut butter. And it sure as hell not that, what is it called? A Vegemite.
Vegemite? Gary, you're no fucking Fabio. Shut up. Even if someone put a fucking mop on your head, they'll just compare you to Joe Dirt. Give me the 49ers by 6.
Steelman, what do you have to say in this game?
Fucking pickles, really, dude?
Well, before the Rams fucked up against the Seahawks last week, I thought this was going to be the game of the week, but I still think it's going to be a good game. I do.
Oh,
but,
I do too.
You know, I gotta say, like, if you guys were on my stream last night when I was streaming the Browns 49ers game, I kept saying it over and over and over again. This 49er team is really good. They are a fantastic team. They're a very selfless team, you know. When they let everyone on offense have their time in the spotlight. They spread the ball around. They just play like a team, you know. And their defense is really young, physical, and athletic and hard-hitting. It's like they're playing new era football. And that's just the kind of team that wins championships nowadays. Like, I'm not predicting the 49ers will be a Super Bowl contender, but right now it's really looking like it for them. I'll definitely eat crow with that team. I said they were going to go 7-9 this year, and I said that they were like 1 or 2 years away from being a legitimate threat. I will definitely eat crow with that prediction. So then you got the Rams. Yeah, I still think the Rams are a very solid team. They're still a really good team, but they're on a bad slump right now. They've lost 2 in a row. They got their asses handed to them at home by the Buccaneers of all teams, and then they fucked up against the Seahawks last Thursday. So part of me says I can't really see this team losing 3 in a row, but at the same time, Jared Goff, he reminds me a lot of Matt Ryan. When he plays a good defensive physical team like the 49ers have, and they can cover his targets well, it's game over for him. Like, look at the Super Bowl. That's all the hard proof that you need for Jared Goff. He's like a carbon cutout of Matt Ryan to me. And I think the 49ers are just going to pounce all over that, and I think they're going to run all over the Rams defense with that. So that being said, I am actually going to go ahead and take the 49ers to go to 5-0. I got them going to LA and beating the Rams 35-25.
What's so funny, Gary?
Gary's
so
got
funny?
he forgot to take his retard pills.
All right, 49ers, Rams. These guys have been absolutely surprising throughout this whole entire season thus far, and I've been really intrigued with their ways that they are playing, and they definitely look like they're going to make it to the playoffs for sure. I got the 49ers winning this.
Well, okay. Steel Iron Man said they're strong, athletic, and hard-hitting, and they make them crow. I was just like, yeah, that's what Lucas prefers in his men.
You suck.
When they pull it out, it sounds like a cork.
All right, this is my coin flip game of the week. Heads,
Really?
Rams. Shit. Heads is the Rams, and tails is the 49ers. I got tails. So give me the 49ers. I think the 49ers defense should just be enough to get past them. I say 37-36. Give me the 49ers. Now we got, this game next. The Atlanta Falcons and the Arizona Cardinals, baby.
It's the Cardinals, baby.
This is in Arizona, and the Falcons are actually favored 2.5 points. You guys got 5.
Fuck both teams. They both suck.
Well, yeah, the Cardinals just got their first win.
Yeah, but who do they beat, Lucas?
The Bengals.
Need I say more?
The Bengals.
Yeah,
it's Bengals.
Or for
Bengals
Lucas,
won that game.
or for Lucas, the Bongholios. That should be a cereal.
Bongholios.
That should be a fucking cereal. That thing would be filled with calcium and iron and fiber.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're booty-tastic. Give me the Cardinals. Oh, not the Cardinals. Give me the Falcons. I'm sorry, not the Cardinals. The Cardinals are fucking horrible.
Really?
The Cardinals suck, man.
Give me the Falcons to win this one as the Cardinals continue on their eve of destruction.
Dude, seriously.
Well, they did win last week, but they almost blew it. They blew a 23-9 lead.
Seriously,
in the fourth quarter.
The Cardinals suck more ass jukes than a colonic facility.
Nobody, what do you got?
Oh boy, this game sucks ass. The Cardinals are just the Cardinals were up like what, fucking 23-7 on the Bengals.
23-9. They were up 23-9 with 8.
23-9. Yeah, I knew it was something like that. They were up like 2 touchdowns on the Bengals in the fourth quarter, and they almost lost. They needed a last-second field goal to beat them. So, yeah, the Cardinal. I mean, yeah, good job, Kyler. You got your first career win. But, the Falcons, they're better than the Bengals, obviously. No shit. But, the Falcons, people are saying that, they're surprised that they're 1-4. I kind of agree with that, but at the same time, I'm not too particularly shocked because Dan Quinn's a fucking moron. But the Falcons' defense is kind of weak in my opinion, and it's like their offense almost compensates for it. Even though I'm not high on Matt Ryan, I always thought he was overrated. But yeah. I think the Cardinals can make this a game, but I got the Falcons winning this one 33-32.
Fuck!
That's from the love that
Chisel Adonis.
This game, I actually this game for one reason only, fantasy perspective. This could be a shootout fantasy wise and have some of the best matchups for fantasy football wise because the Falcons, Matt Ryan has had 300 passing yards in each of his games this year. Even though he's lost most of them, but he's still a fantasy monster. Along with the Cardinals, both of these defenses are pretty trash, and it could be a high-scoring game. I could definitely see this being a really close game. I'm actually picking the Cardinals, baby, to win this game, 31-28.
Matt Ryan has choked the most. Matt Ryan choked more games than Lucas in a BDSM video. So you were the gimp in Pulp. So you were the gimp in Pulp Fiction.
Now we got a couple more games. Oh my god! Tennessee into the Denver Broncos. Oh god, this game is gonna suck.
Oh, fuck this game.
This game is gonna be the worst of the week.
So we got the Tennessee Midgets and the
Denver Ponies.
The Denver Ponies, yeah.
Denver Donkeys.
The Donkeys.
Denver Donkeys are actually fair by 2.5. You guys got one.
The Denver Jackasses.
Denver Jackasses. I can see that.
You know what? This game will be my coin toss up for the week because the thing is, we see exactly how embarrassing the Titans are, especially for their fucking field kicker. The Broncos, I don't even know what to even say anymore. So
they did win last week against the Chargers.
Yeah, they won against the Chargers, but still.
The Chargers!
They're still.
We'll talk about them in a little bit.
They're still ponies, not horses. Okay, you know what? Fuck the coin toss. I'm just going to give it to the Broncos. Why? Because at least they don't come up as a guy who has an embarrassing field kicker or whatever the fuck you want to call him.
Well, Cody Parkey will be making his debut for the Titans this week, and hopefully
Cody Parkey.
Still, I'm giving it to the Broncos to win it after the fucking embarrassment they gave themselves. So there you go. But
Cody Parkey. I rather
one thing I had to say was Cody Parkey did go to my high school, Jupiter High School. I don't know if you knew that.
I would rather have up syndrome than have you as my kicker. Put your motherfucking head back down.
Wait, you're saying you rather have Down syndrome than up syndrome? Is that what you're saying?
Did you not hear what I just said?
You said something about syndrome. You said you'd rather have you'd rather be Down syndrome than it is up syndrome.
Oh my god, you need to pay attention! Pay attention!
I know, I'm fucking terrible.
You need some meth. You need some of these. Don't believe me? Ask Heisenberg. There.
Look at Jesse's brother. He looks like he took some meth.
So what you got, Steel Man? What you got for this game?
First and foremost, fuck this goddamn game.
Yep, I agree 100%.
Yeah. But every fucking time I pick the Titans to win, they lose. And whenever I pick them to lose, they win. Like, what the fuck? So yeah,
I agree. So it's opposite day.
So yeah, this game can suck my ball sack. So anyway,
well, that's good news because Lucas doesn't have one.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Where's Duke Nukem? I've got balls of steel.
Anyway, The Broncos, yeah, they got a nice win against the Chargers, but like they're still not a good team. Their defense has really taken steps back since winning the Super Bowl. I heard Von Miller might be on his way out too. Honestly.
I've been hearing that too. He might be looking on the trade block.
Yeah. So like, yeah, that's like the final nail in the coffin right there. If Von Miller gets out. I will say one thing about the Titans though. They have a really underrated pass rush. And I think that's going to cause trouble for Joe Flacco. I think he's going to be checking down a lot in this game as if he doesn't do that already enough. So, yeah, I just don't see Philip Lindsay having a good game against that Tennessee defense, which sucks for me because I got Philip Lindsay in my fantasy, so I hope he has a good game. But, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take the Titans to win this one. And just because I picked them, that means they're probably going to lose now. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Titans to win this one 16-14.
Or for Luke. Actually, I'm just kidding, Lucas. He's got balls of aluminum.
So what do you have to say about this game, Romy?
Okay. Give me. God damn! It's like you're stuck between a rock and a hard place, aka Lucas's brain. Oh wait, he doesn't have one. So let me.
I do have a brain, motherfucker. I went to college and I have a degree, motherfucker. I have a brain. You don't. You.
Well, yeah. You know why? Because you play the Frankenstein monster. You got yours transplanted by some. Hey, it's Halloween. It is Halloween after all. Lucas, you are the Frankenstein.
For a few weeks.
Lucas, you are the Frankenstein monster. The only thing missing is the bolts coming out on your neck. Give me the Broncos.
I'm actually still in here. I actually got the Titans, who are probably going to lose again. Give me the Titans. I'm going to say 20-14. This is going to be an absolute shit game. But it will be better than the last year's Super Bowl, because last year's Super Bowl was garbage.
Oh, it was awful. What was the name of that fucking asshole who was like, just shut up? You know, he was being such a dickhead.
Oh, God, that guy. I'm trying to, was it? No, it wasn't Trey Wayne. I'm trying to remember who it was.
It was Felipe.
Oh, my God. He's just like, it was so boring. It was boring.
No, dude. Felipe the Dolphins fan here. Dolphins fan here. He even comments on soccer posts.
Yeah, he commented on soccer page.
Why? He's a moron. Felipe just either A, has absolutely no time whatsoever, or B, he's an absolute fucking moron.
Well, you can relate, Lucas.
Now we got the next game. This game could be interesting, but thanks to one announcement today, this game actually moved from a complete blowout to actually an interesting game. The Dallas Cowboys and the New York Jets. This game is in the Meadowlands. The Cowboys are 7-point favorites.
We're gonna win, Amari Cooper. We got Jason commentary with the boys. It's Jizzle Don is poking fun at the stereotypical Dallas Cowboys fan, and because he's so correct with it. And
very pretty accurate, except for Tiny Tim. He's not.
Well, Tiny Tim was he's fine. He's all right. He's good. Come on, Cowboys. They're just the overall better team. Let's just be real here. Cowboys by 10.
I got the Cowboys here 7-20. Even with Sam Darnold back, I still think this game's going to be a blowout, probably. It's just Sam Darnold's going to take a little bit of time to get back into his momentum. But they'll still put up some points, especially in garbage time. But I think the Cowboys and the rush defense are just too good. Give me the Cowboys 37-20. So, what do you got?
Why the hell this is a 425 game, I have no idea. It's probably just because it's the Cowboys and Roger Goodell is such a big boner for him. So
yeah, he does, especially Troy Aikman and Joe Buck both.
I don't know why this is a 425 game. This is a 1 o'clock game. But this is my lock for the week. I got the Cowboys absolutely murdering the Jets here. like Sam Darnold or no Sam Darnold, the Jets are trash. Like,
Sorry,
I-
boy.
I honestly don't even think the Jets can beat the Dolphins at this point. That's how bad they are. So yeah, Dallas easily here 42-6.
Oh, damn. Shit.
But hey, those are the only teams the Cowboys can beat. They can only beat shitty teams.
That is a good point. That is
Yeah,
What happened? What happened against? Yeah, I mean, what happened against the Saints? They lost to the Saints and they got beat by their daddy Aaron Rodgers again. So yeah, there's that.
Yep.
Oh, daddy.
Oh no, don't you start with that shit, Gary.
Daddy.
No, Shane's not here.
Daddy.
Shane's not here.
Daddy.
Gary, if you don't stop, I'll become your daddy in about a week.
Gary, what is your pick for Cowboys and Jets?
Mommy.
Oh my god.
Gary, you moron. Oh my god. Who's your pick? Cowboys or Jets?
I'm feeling a little submissive tonight, so I'm gonna give it to the Cowboys.
Oh my god. All right. Now we got two more games left. The Sunday Night Football game. Check your local listing. Yes, it's the Steelers and the Chargers. This game is in Los Angeles, and the Chargers are 7-point favorites. Have you guys gotten why?
Steelers are gonna win 65-8.
I
No,
hope.
I'm not
I
even
fucking
close.
hope.
The reason
I
why
I would love that, but no, I don't even think that's going to happen. What do you got, Ryan?
I already know who you're gonna pick.
Actually, you don't.
Yeah. God damn, Pinky, you suck
Say it.
ass.
Gary, Romy, what you
My man.
play your video games to pick? Play video games after. We only got 2 more games left.
It's the
This
fucking
game-
Pinkies. Give me. Oh, let's visit Pittsburgh. I mean, is their season 100% done?
Pretty much.
It's all about in a minute.
Not 100% done, but it's like on life support right now.
God Almighty.
Yeah.
Give me the Chargers by 7.
Care Bear.
You know, there's no point of choosing the Steelers anymore because they're fucking just god awful. The way that they're playing, the way that the calls are going, all this other bullshit. I have no sympathy for them anymore. So with that being said, I'm just gonna give.
No sympathy for him. What do you mean no sympathy for him?
You said no sympathy. Sympathy.
You know what sympathy means, Gary?
Support. Hope. Exactly. Shut up. Play your game. I got the Chargers winning.
This is what happens when you deal with a guy who dropped out of kindergarten.
Preschool. Get it right.
Yeah.
No, that's Lucas.
Oh, he never went to school.
He never went to preschool.
I went to every school,
With you know
including
that
college.
game where you put the block where the block fits and the square where the square fits? He just took the triangle, looked at it, and shoved it up his ass.
Oh my god! All right, big call.
What's that game called? We had to put the right pieces in the right thing before the timer goes off and it blows up in your face.
Oh, it's I know what the game that's called.
Pop goes.
Oh, what the hell is that game called?
What the
I
hell
know
is that
what it's
game
called. I know what it is. I just don't know what it's called. I saw it like that actually yesterday.
All right. But yeah, getting on to this game. All right, getting on to this game. If you guys know me, I don't sugarcoat anything. I just tell it like it is. We're 1-4. I mean, we're fucking 1-4. We lost like 3 games that we should have won, but that's like I'm not using that as an excuse. But
Lucas will.
I will say this though. There is one slimmer of hope for us, and it's that I think our defense can give Phillip Rivers some trouble. Like, you know, I really think so because the defense has stepped up. We've been getting the sacks in a lot lately. We've been generating pressure. We've just been able to kind of live up to the hype that we have on the front seven. that being said, though, our secondary is very inconsistent still. So, yeah, I like us defensively in this game, but let's be honest, we're starting our third-string quarterback, and Mason Rudolph, God bless the kid. He's at home. He's resting now. He got released from the hospital yesterday, so great to see that he's recovering sooner rather than later. When you really think about it, though, this could really be almost like a blessing in disguise for us because after this game, we have our bye week. And that gives Mason more time for resting, and so does the rest of the team. And I think, really, a bye week is just what we need at this point. I mean, I don't think it's going to make much of a difference, but you never know. So, in short, I like us defensively in this game, but offensively, I don't know. The Chargers, Devlin Hodges against that Charger defense, it's just a complete mismatch right there. So, yeah, I hate picking against my own team. I hate doing it. It hurts me. It breaks my heart to do it because I really do think the Steelers have a chance to win every game on their schedule, which is why I pick them almost every week. But I'm just going to say we can't do it with Devlin Hodges. We can't. With Mason Rudolph and Big Ben, yes, we can. Not with Devlin Hodges. I don't know. We don't know what we have in him. So that being said, I unfortunately got the Chargers putting us at 1-5 heading into our bye, and I got the Chargers winning this game 30-20. And the big deciding factor here for me is that the Steelers are notorious, and I mean they are notorious for playing bad in the state of California, and we've lost our last 6 games against Western teams. Our last win against a Western team was against Kansas City in 2017. But, yeah, we never play well in California. But, it is worth mentioning the last time that we beat a team in California were the Chargers, but that was back when they were in San Diego. And we had a backup in that game when we beat them. But Devlin Hodges is no Michael Vick. That's all there is to it. So, but I just don't see it happening this time. We never play well in California, and I got the Chargers winning this one. Hate to say it, but you know me, I keep it real. I tell it like it is. I don't sugarcoat anything.
Yeah, Lucas, keep it real. That's why when you wore a Wonder Bra, you know why they call it a Wonder Bra? Because when you took it off, you wonder where your tits went.
You dumb fucking moron.
Fucking retarded. What do you want?
Yeah, you are. No shit, you are.
I'm dumb as shit.
Yeah, you are. God, this is a hard game to really predict. I've been going back and forth with this game. Mainly the fact that we're probably going to play Delvin Hodges this week, it definitely scares me. But also, it could be an opportunity to actually run the fucking I formation for once in our goddamn life.
Yeah, that's a good point.
If we run the I formation, we've been successful. We've gotten touchdowns out of it. We've had success with the I formation. But knowing Randy Fichtner, he's going to fuck it up. I don't like our coaching staff. I hope everyone is gone half of this season. I just do not like our offense coordinator, defense coordinator, and head coach. I don't like any of them.
Yeah, just blow up the coaching staff. Just blow it the fuck up.
Oh, give me out.
But I am liking the rumors, though, that Mike Tomlin is considered to be the top candidate as the Washington Redskins' next head coach. And if you paid attention to his press conference today, he actually sounds a lot different in regards to the question compared to when he's been in the past, especially what there was the Pittsburgh 20 CBS Sports actually pointed that out too, which I was actually looking at earlier. This is just so hard for me to say right now. It really is. I love the Steelers to the day I die, and I'm going to keep supporting them no matter what, even though this has been a terrible season. We got fucked over by Russ twice, and it sucks. It just sucks because I know we can win. We had 3 losses where they're all close within 2 to 3 points.
We can't finish games.
4 points. The 3 losses with 2, 3, and 4 points, respectively. Because
finish
a
games.
lot of time in that game. That game sucked. But we're just so close. But yeah, we can't make it. This fun fact, which you did say, the Steelers did beat the Chargers last time they were in when they played the Chargers. And last year, the Steelers got screwed over by the referees in that game, and they're going to have revenge in their mind. The one thing we need to do if we're going to win this game is to stop the run game. We can stop the run game, we're going to be in good hands because Keenan Allen was very inconsistent last week, and I think Joe Hayden and Steven Nelson could lock down Keenan Allen because this is the only legitimate wide receiving threat at this entire game because you have Mike Williams who's probably going to be out. Gates is – I don't even know if Gates is still playing. I think he might be like
Gates is a free agent.
Oh, yeah, he is technically free agent. You're right. Then Hunter Henry I know is out as well for a while. Oh, they'll probably –
No, Gary said something came up. He had to do something really important.
Okay, no worries.
Mm-hmm.
But he did go our pick, and then but yeah, pretty much this is hard for me to say, and I hate to do this, but I got the Los Angeles Chargers.
Super Chargers.
I got the Chargers. I just don't see the stars lining up in the Steelers' favor here. I'm gonna be wearing my Steelers jersey proud and supporting the hell of my team on Sunday night after I get home from the tournament because I will be working the tournament this weekend. So I will be supporting my Steelers very hard. And if the Steelers win, I'll be very, very happy and come on and do a humongous victory lap. But I just don't see the Steelers winning this game. I just really don't. It sucks because I rarely pick against the Steelers. And it's just,
you don't say.
I just don't see it happening this week. I just don't. Like the 49ers, I picked the Steelers because I can realistically see with Mason Rudolph. Here, I just don't know. I just don't know how Delvin Hodges is going to be. I don't know how the offense is going to be. I know Juju's going to want to go off and have a great game. I know that for a fact, and I know the running offense could be good, but losing Jalen Samuels, too, is also going to hurt. Because we only have Delvin Hodges and Paxton goddamn Lynch as our back. Oh, God, don't even want to think about that. Don't want to think about Paxton Lynch as our backup.
Oh, God.
God. But I got the Chargers. I just think the Chargers are going to win this game. But I could definitely see the Steelers winning it. If the Chargers win, absolutely no. I do not surprise. But the good thing is we got our bye week, then we got the Dolphins on Monday Night Football. So we'll rebound soon. It's just this game. I'm going to say 19-17 Chargers. One thing I will mention before I'm done here, the Chargers have been playing pretty bad at home this year, and that could be in our favor. But we'll see. That's all I'm going to say is we'll see. Finally, we got Romy's team, the final game Monday Night Football game, the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers. This is my third team guaranteed to lose. The Packers are favored by a good margin. I think the Packers are favored by –
Yeah, but the Lions, like I said, don't count them out, man.
No, I'm not counting them out. I'm not counting them out because the Lions have coming off a bye week. The Packers are favored by 4, but the Lions are coming off a bye week and have surprised a lot of people. So who do you guys want? Why?
And it's at Lambeau, right? It's at the Frozen Tundra?
It's at Lambeau. Yep, it's at Lambeau.
Problem with the Packers is this. Some of their defense, especially with their rushing defense, man, it needs some fucking work.
Yeah, it does. Even though the one problem is Des Bryant completely torched Jair Alexander last week.
Having said that, I believe the Packers have the better tools. Mine is the rushing defense. Give me the Packers by 10.
So, man, what do you got?
Green Bay easily. I mean, the Lions, sure, they're off to a good start, and they have won the last 4 against the Packers. But now now they got to go to Lambeau, and now this one's in prime time, and now this time they got Aaron Rodgers. That streak's coming to an end easily. I mean, you guys think that Kirk Cousins plays bad against good teams? Matthew Stafford is worse, and like way worse.
He's very inconsistent.
Yeah, he is inconsistent. And that's just my thing. Like, don't get me wrong. I do think the Lions have a pretty solid defense, all things considered. But like against the Packers at Lambeau in prime time, where it's next to impossible to win there, like there are teams that are just like freaking impossible to beat in prime time. The Patriots, like teams that are just impossible to beat at home in primetime, the Patriots, the Seahawks, and the Packers. And like the Eagles had like the perfect game plan to beat the Packers in Lambeau on Thursday night a few weeks ago. But I just don't see that happening again. I think Green Bay has a really good defense. Like, Romy said, I think their rush defense needs work, though.
Oh,
But,
yeah.
yeah, I just don't see Detroit replicating that. I got the Packers winning this one pretty easily. This is going to be one of my blowouts for the week. I got Rodgers going off on that Detroit defense, and I got the Lions getting a reality check here. I got the Packers easily 43-21.
Hey, Romy, check out the Emperor's comment on your
On what?
the Fudge Packers 69-0 and Romy's
Fudge Packers 69-0.
I gotta show that. Look at that.
No, that's Tom Cruise. He's the Fudge Packer. Remember South Park?
Yeah, South Park. I remember that. Oh my god! But yeah, I agree with Steelman and everything here. The Packers are just going to be too much at home, and the Lions, even though they're coming off a bye week, it's just too tough for them to really overcome the Packers. So I got the Packers winning this game 35-24. But before we go, I actually have one funny thing I wanted to tell you guys before we do our final off. Did you know the Miami Dolphins versus Washington Redskins game, you can get tickets as low as $16.
16 bucks?
$16.
That's too expensive.
And that's less than the Miami Zoo admission.
That's $15.95 too much.
Yeah, that's way too expensive. That's way too expensive. Yeah. 16 bucks. Fuck, I'd even say 50 cents is too expensive.
50 cents? I'd say 50 cents too expensive.
I say 1 cent is too expensive.
They shouldn't even just fucking come in there.
Wait, the penny. Is that the one with Andrew Jackson?
Oh my god.
I love those $100 bill Benjamins with Lincoln on it.
Oh my god, you moron. But anyway, that's going to do it, folks. That's all our week 6 picks. Thank you once again for joining us, Steelman. It was great having you on here. You know, Romy, the Fatso's always welcome.
So,
yeah.
Well, for having me, man, even if you do.
Look at that. Yeah. Fucking Fatso, yeah.
Thanks a lot for having me, man, even if you don't have no nutsack.
He does. He does. You just can't see him. You need a microscope. No bullshit. I have an IQ. You know what IQ stands for me? Intelligence questionable.
Bruh. Ow. I actually am like tightening up my cheek muscle by doing that freaking face. Ugh.
That's not the only cheek you be tightened up when I'm around. This is what I do seriously. This is my occupation in life. It really is.
Yeah. It's good.
And it's not like Luca can stress me out to where my hair falls out because I don't have any hair.
Yeah.
But yeah, folks, thank you all for tuning in. This was a great stream once again. Always great to have you on, Steelman. Always good to have Romy on. Gary, it was good to see him on, but thank God he did not fart this week. Thank God he did not with his freaking farts from last week, dude. I don't know if you watched last week's episode, but he just farted like a nonstop.
Dude, he's not fucking human.
It's amazing. But yeah, that's gonna do it. Say your final goodbyes, guys, and we're gonna sign off for the night.
Okay, I'll go first. Absolutely. Thanks for all tuning in to the world's fucking prediction show on YouTube. Until then, we'll see you next week. And once again, motherfuck CNN, corrupt, nincompoop network. Thank you. Now, if you excuse me, I'm going to go and I'm going to look. Let's see who I can look up this time. I already saw her. How do I know all these porn stars' names? That's a good question. I'm going to go and look up porn star Susie Weldon. Good day, everybody.
See you later.
This is still Maiden checking on out for the night, and I'm gone. Peace!
See you guys later. Stay awesome. Have a great night. And let's go Steelers, even though I hope, pray to God this team wins. Pray to God this team wins. But I'll be looking forward to whatever happens. Whatever happens, happens. So yeah, let's go Steelers. See you guys later. Stay awesome. Have a great night.